Mercury is now retrograde. It's astrology time. Let's look at the energy for the week ahead. We start the week off with an intense emotional transformation because the moon will be in Leo, adding tension to Pluto and Aquarius, and both will be challenging Venus that's now in Scorpio. This could feel like conflict between our emotional needs for play, fun, and joy, how our values and self-worth is transforming, and the changes we're making to our community. We are all in a deep transformation right now, and on Monday, there's a lot of emotional pressure that will be added to that. Remember to prioritize your joy and not get bogged down in the heaviness of the transformation you're in, especially if it feels unclear. We have quite another big transit happening this week between Jupiter and Saturn. This is harmony of expansion in our nurturance, support, feeling of home. When we take the responsible path, not necessarily the one that is the most glamorous, but the one that is going to help us commit to and stay disciplined to the dream that we're building right now as it relates to this transformation we're in. Tuesday is going to bring up the opportunity to really take action on whatever that is, as the moon in Leo is going to challenge the sun in Scorpio. Again, the message is what is bringing you joy and how can you prioritize what makes you happy right now? It's probably some form of self-care. We all really, through this transformation, need to be filling up our own cup as much as possible, especially at the beginning of this week. Also on Tuesday, Jupiter retrograde begins in Cancer, bringing up themes of what kind of self-care and support nurturance of ourselves is going to expand us and contribute to that joy that we need to be disciplined with having in our lives right now. Also on Tuesday, Mercury retrograde joins Mars in Sagittarius. There might be a lot of internal look right now at our belief system and what needs to be refined or changed, what needs further release as we end out this year. What are we letting go of so we can step into the new? Then on Wednesday, we have the moon in Leo challenge Uranus that is now back in Taurus and harmonized with Chiron and Aries. So there might be some emotional wounds that are brought up for you to heal, maybe around what major change you're making in your life right now, to your foundations, to your money, self-worth, or values. This could bring getting more clarity around how to move forward in all the changes and transformation you're having, because we also have the sun in Scorpio starting to harmonize with Jupiter and Saturn. So this is illumination of what you need to commit yourself to and be disciplined with as it relates to self-care so you can really expand and create your dream life from all of this. This is about having faith and belief in yourself. Big theme of the Mercury retrograde right now, and this week especially. Thursday, the moon will be in Virgo, putting our emotional focus on refinement, organization, maybe making plans from or related to the clarity we've received this week or the following weeks leading up to this. But also on Thursday, the moon will be challenging Mercury retrograde and Mars, which could feel like some conflict between what we need emotionally in the moment and our belief system. What's going on in the mental space that is stopping us from taking action or maybe has us taking unaligned action, and what needs refinement. On Friday, there could be some big emotional release around that as the moon moves over the south node. What in your mindset, again, really needs let go of at this time so you can move in the direction that you know you're meant to be aligned with right now. But later on Friday, there could be some fogginess around that as the moon harmonizes with Uranus and Taurus, also while opposing Neptune. Maybe we get messages through our dreams. Maybe something is confirmed in our lives from our intuition that we didn't expect. And we really have to go with the flow to embrace that change, as opposed to living from the mind and thinking we need to plan and logic everything. No, really trust and flow right now and trust in what your intuition is telling you or leading you to. Then on Saturday, the moon moves into Libra, harmonizes with Pluto. Divine inspiration or clarity could come through a conversation we have with a friend or somebody in our community, maybe social media. Again, as the message has kind of continued to be for these past weeks, really trust and flow, trust in your intuition, because the clarity we receive over this weekend could really surprise us and maybe require some healing around your identity, especially on Sunday as the moon adds tensions to Chiron, may bring up some triggers or wounds around your sense of self and help you further identify some belief systems that have been holding you back from having what you want. How's this all showing up for you? Come find me on YouTube for your horoscope of this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.